Memory game, scents plus textures. About 5 different textures. Make them yourself or purchase them. 3 by 4 inches in size approximately. 5 pleasant fragrances, 1 for each texture. The first phase of the exercise is the memorization phase. Place the textures in a line in front of him. Preface the exercise a little bit. Explain that he must inhale the first fragrance presented to him and simultaneously touch the first texture, associating them mentally. Then present the second fragrance. Ask him to touch the second texture and pair them up mentally. Now the third fragrance and third texture. The process is natural and gradual. Fourth fragrance and fourth texture. Be kind. Use soft-spoken whispers and tones. Stay relaxed. Finally, the fifth fragrance and fifth texture are associated. Now, ask him to do this independently. With one hand, hold the fragrance, and with the other hand, touch the fragrance's texture. He does this for about 10 seconds for each. For some individuals, it may be appropriate to allow them to jump directly to this stage of smelling and touching independently. Just make sure to take your time and stay relaxed. When the memorization is complete, put away the materials, on one side the textures and the fragrances on the other. Ask him to pick up a fragrance at random and identify the texture that belongs to it. He does this by touching each texture one at a time while inhaling the fragrance. When he finds the match, he places them together. Texture below, fragrance above. He continues this process now with the second texture and second fragrance. When a match is found, they are placed together. Slowly and gradually, every pair is reassociated and rebuilt. The order in which the fragrances and textures are rebuilt is irrelevant. What does matter is that the textures are correctly corresponded with the fragrances. It is important to find a quiet and relaxed room. It can be difficult for some individuals to sit this long. Mark the bottom of each fragrance to allow you to identify them to the textures visually later on. This is for your benefit. Put away the materials.